you are watching Superwoman. And before we went for our break, we've been talking to Madam Florence Harris, and Madam Harris has been telling us her work within the community. Madam Harris, you told us a lot about the work you do in the community. And again, we are Liberians. We know what happens when people start getting so close to the community. Do you have something on your sleeves?
Well, as I said previously, community work has been something that I've done for over 25 years. When I lived out of Liberia, I represented Liberians in the diaspora for about 4 years. I live in Painesville. I work with the Painesville community. So for me, living somewhere and not getting involved with the community, regardless of your aspiration. There are people, as Liberians, you are entitled to be whatever you want to be. Mm-hmm. People have become someone without doing community work. So for me, I do not do these things because I have something under my sleeve. Okay. It's something that I used to doing. But nevertheless, as a Liberian, I work in my community in the Dawson area and in the entire district number 1, Magibie County. And we have been doing that for almost 5 years. About last year, during the senatorial election, a group of women came to my gate and they said, "Oh, Oma, what is happening? You are not coming to us." So I was wondering, what are they talking about? They said, "Well, you've been doing all these things, you know, and we thought you were running for the senatorial seat." I laughed and I said, "No, I'm not." Then after that, a group called Partners of Florence Harris came to me and said, "Okay, Madam Harris, we have seen all these things that you have done, and we know you have the know-how. We know you have the administrative skill to carry our district forward, regardless of all the things that I've been doing. Remember, these are things that I love to do." So we look into it, we explore our district, and at the end, the people ask, say, "Madam, this is what we want you to do." And yes, it's not something under my sleeves. It's something as a qualified Liberian wanting our district, which is district number 1, Magibie County, to forge ahead. Come 2017, I will be running as representative for district number 1, Magibie County.
That's a strong decision coming from a woman.
Thank you.
Because we know we've been having issues with women political participation. So I know I actually applaud you as a woman to be able to take that decision. But again, with all the noise around, all the pulling and hustling, when it comes to people trusting our political leaders, how do you convince your district to be able to push it? You said district 17?
District number 1, Magibie County.
Yes. Sorry. How do you expect district number 1 to carry you forward?
Honestly, it is a challenge. And we have seen it, we have experienced it, touring the entire district. Our people have given up. Some of the people tell us that we should not even bother to talk to them because they have been let down now, not only once, more than twice. So for us, the reason why I say it's a challenge, to let our people know not to give up. Yes, how sure are they that when I get there, I won't? Exactly.
Question.
Yes.
How do you convince them that you are the different one?
You know what? We have been working with most of them for the past 3 years when the notion of becoming representative was not even in our minds. So with those that we've been working with, hopefully, and we pray that people will be able to see beyond, not only someone coming telling them to give you this, come 2017, they will give you this. Because we live in Magibie, we were told once to give something, and at the end, we were let down. So it's a challenge having to go around to convince these people that have lost hope. But it's a challenge that we are up to the task, and they will hopefully see through us. Yes, they do have some good ones up on the hill, and I tend to be one of the good ones.
You keep saying we've been working with them, You've been working with them, but you have not really specified the kind of work you've been doing with them.
Well, we are involved in women empowerment program.
Because you are a woman? Why women empowerment?
Yeah, well, I tell them that if you empower a woman, you empower a man. How?
How?
If you gave a woman $1, there's a possibility that she will spend that dollar, 90% of that dollar will be spent either on the kids or on the household. When you do that,
These days they spend 90% on the jewelries and the fine blouses.
well, when you do that, you are also empowering the men, because if someone come in your house, they are not going to say, "Is this Mrs. Johnson's house?"
I know.
They are going to say,
Even
"Is
the
this
children, they don't
Miss-"
call them Mrs. Johnson.
They say Mr. Johnson's children. But again, as a good wife, it makes you proud, because the man at least have a good woman behind him. Yes, not all of our sisters have husbands, but at least they are involved in taking care of their kids. So that's how we empower them. We empower them through workshops. We empower them through little microloan program. And again, being a financial expert, we have to have these workshops and bring it down to the level of our mothers, our aunties. You don't just want to get money after 3 months, 6 months, you cannot realize profit, the business goes down. So we are training them how to really make profit, because the goal is in about 2 or 3 years, we want women that are selling billable on the floor to be able to move on the table. Those that are selling on the table to be able to move to a small shop. This is our goal. And we also involve in, for example, when we go somewhere, we went to a town called Foley Town. And
Where is Foley Town?
Foley Town is up on Rawafi Highway in District Number 1, Magibi County. The children were going back to school after Ebola, and they were still using pit latrines. And pit latrines, I use it sometimes in the 60s. And we had to muster our resources to build a boys and girls toilet for them. And also we went somewhere where we're able to build a Palava hut. You know, we go somewhere, we see the need. As I said, I'm not a rich person, but one thing I can do is I can mobilize resources for my people.
You talk about friends of, you said partners of Florence Harris.
Yes.
And we know when it comes to those, when the political CC getting closer, find the friends of, the partners of, the brothers of. So is this partners of Florence Harris existed before your intentions, or was the intention who gave birth to partners?
Well, my intention gave birth to partners because the partners saw what I have been doing for the past 3 years. And the partners are there to assist, whether it's technical assistance, financial assistance. We have partners in Liberia, we have partners in the diaspora. And the diaspora partners have been instrumental in helping us with a lot of resources. So the partners saw what I have been doing for the past 3 years, and they decided to come along so that we can structure our activities.
So it gave into the partners gave into you, so you can in return give back to them, especially the ones in the diaspora, or how does it work?
Well, I live in the diaspora. I went to school for a while. I have friends who believe in what I can do. And we have the partners here who are volunteering. So for me, I will get resources from anywhere to help my people. And no one have told me that there is an intention of helping. People have been helping Liberia from the diaspora from way back before the war. And as a community person, I will always reach out. All they can say is no or yes.
So what you do is that you reach out to them that we need this, and then they mobilize it and then ship it to Liberia.
Yes,
So
we
what are
reach.
some of the things that they ship or help
Okay,
with?
we reach out to them. We tell them the need.
Okay.
Because a lot of people can reach out to people and they have their own personal agenda. You know, we reach out to them, we tell them the need. We let them see. Like, for example, they were instrumental in assisting us with our first micro loan program with the women of R2. And also, they sometimes send toys like this coming Christmas, because I just love kids. Yeah, kids do not vote, but during Christmas time, during the holiday time, regardless of whatever problem they are going through in their household, when you give a child a gift and you let them celebrate the holiday and you see the joy in their faces, that alone brings us joy. We're able to collect toys from our partners, and we are still collecting. We are also instrumental in collecting some sneakers for our kids, and we went out and distributed those sneakers. For me, I would beg for my people. All you have to tell me no or yes. If you tell me no, I'm still Florence Harris. If you tell me yes, that's a plus.
So if you tell me no, let preempt the future. Come 2017, with everything you're doing around the district, I mean, you're doing in your community, and then the community tells you, no, Florence, we're not ready for you.
I will continue to do what I'm doing because it's living for me. It's easier for me to leave work, go and just stay with my kids. So my kids all know and they are all involved, and this is something that we love to do. This is something that brings us joy. But I know my people, I know what I have done for my people. And with the help of God, we will represent the people of District Number 1 Margibi County.
We take another break and we'll be back. She will be telling us a little more of anything that she wants to tell us and that we have not talked about yet. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Calling all the women, every single woman, mother,